goals and objectives significantly increase the moment we get onto an accountability partner. Actually, a study conducted by the ASTD, the American Society of Training and Development, shows that there's a 65% chance that the moment you commit to an accountability partner, you will be able to achieve your goals. That's, I would say, pretty high. Now, that increases still astronomically to 95% the moment that you and your accountability partner agree on a schedule. So that makes all of the difference. And there are many ways you can do this. For instance, you want to go to the gym, you have a friend of yours who you agree to always go along with. I mean, that obviously gives you a whole lot of motivation and keeps you on your toes. Same as well, if, for instance, you have a mentor or coach, you have to share regular updates and check in with such a person who would continually give you direction. A couple of examples, but the message is super clear. Having an accountability partner makes all the difference in ensuring you go through those micro steps to achieving your overall goals. We're told that almost 5 out of 10 times we act based on our autopilot. And this is because our basal ganglia, which controls our subconscious brain, takes the lead basically ahead of our prefrontal cortex, which is in charge of our conscious brain. Actually, some other studies have shown that up to 95% of the time we're acting based on our subconscious brain. That's insane, but that's the truth. And so the hack here would be how to find out that smart way to get all of the habits that we want to deploy, feed those into our subconscious brain, and thus be able to channel our autopilots to literally keep banging on what we need, even whilst our subconscious brain is manning the whole chain of activities, which happens basically 95% of the time, almost every time. Now, to recap on the micro-step strategy, we talked first of all about understanding our why, and then we talked about deliberately practicing, and then we talked about embracing the right accountability system. Now, all of these things we put together as building blocks, but in order to automate the whole process, because we talked about our autopilots, so we need to automate, we need to then adopt what Charles Duhigg terms as the habit loop. And that's simple, 3 big things. First of all, the cue, which is basically a prompt or a signal that highlights or heralds the beginning of a behavior. And then the actual activity system itself, which is called the routine. And then the reward for that, which is basically a benefit you get for engaging in that activity or that behavior. And so when we put all these things in the right automated framework using Charles Duhigg's formula card, then we're set to activate our micro-step strategy for sure. It's been a great time with you. Thank you so much for listening, and very happy to get your comments. And just stay cool, stay amazing, say to yourself, I'm amazing.